Alright folks, so we're going to kick off the Splint Design Challenge. This video is just a general overview of what you're going to be doing, what you're going to be working on, and then I will make a few more videos kind of breaking apart maybe some subtasks that you'll be doing. So you're going to make a folder, you're going to make a precedent research document with a couple examples in there of various types of splints. We're working on designing a functional, but not, I wouldn't advise to use it, splint in Onshape that we can 3D print. So you can research a bunch of different types of splints, either ones that are mass produced or ones that are custom made and 3D printed or fabricated in some way or another. You are to start to measure your fingers and chart that data, so put it in a spreadsheet. You need to make a sketch of that data and draw your hand. And then if you're in honors, what we're going to be doing is compiling all of your data together to come up with a one-size-fits-all, and we'll chat a little bit about how that's not super accommodating, or at least a large and a small splint range. So you can create sizings for a group of people rather than custom fit. The beauty of 3D printing is we could make custom fit, but it's a little bit of a challenge to make something for multiple people at the end of the day. So you're going to be working in Onshape, you're going to be designing a splint, and you're going to test it out on a sheet of paper. Eventually you're going to make sure it looks good, and I'll show you how to do that self-check, and then you are going to submit a final design of a splint and try to make a paper model of it. We'll also 3D print your model for you. Now, if you're taking honors, there are a couple things that you want to note. The design's not for individual fits. You have to make your splint for a sizing range. And I'll show you how you can start to come up with those sizing ranges as a large group in a spreadsheet in my next video. And then your design must protect the fingertip in some way. So it's going to be larger than just being a splint for one segment of your finger. You also need to use Velcro, and in addition to using Velcro, which is just kind of like the basic way we can put this thing together, we want to see that it encapsulates a digit on more than one side, and potentially maybe has tabs that can be bent in place. And I'll show you how to do that as well in a later video in order to get 100. So I'm going to guide you through most of this process. My videos are probably going to be how to do hand data and get that into a chart and a sketch, initial basic Onshape model, how to do the self-check, and how you can start thinking about making a paper model. And this video hopefully has everything, this video series has everything you need to succeed in this project. So I'll see you in the next video. We'll start hopping into a Google Sheet and Figma to chart the data and actually draw it out. And you don't need to use Figma. You can also draw it by hand if you like analog. All right, I'll see you in a moment.